Right, good morning everyone. Now, I've got a few things to show you. Some things that have arrived, but I want to share this with you. I did finish the egg, and it's all dried. I used a Rick Rack to do that, and of course this was plaster, and it's now finished. I also made the bow, but dabbed it with the silver. And Jane bought this one, who bought the carousel, which we're going to finish the carousel again. I'm going to do some more to it. You know, I've got lots of things to do, so I have to keep going back and forth. But I'm glad I got this one finished. There is a crackle effect on it, Jane. And I absolutely love it. I hope, let me just make sure you can see it. Yeah. It is gorgeous. I love how it turned out. Can you see the flower? See the ribbon? So I'm thrilled at that. A lot better than what it was when I first started it. And I've varnished it as well, Jane, so that's keep it nice. So that will be going in your box, Jane. I've got some bracelets to share with you that I've been making. I got this the other day, that arrived, which is the, it's a different size for doing rings on your jewellery. When I, you know, doing wires. Find a wire. Here's a wire. No, not that one. Where have I put my pliers? Well, just so you can see. And you can get different ways, So if I wanted to do a coil, I could wrap that around that one. Like that. And you can make your own coils and that. Although I've got that other machine as well. What's it? But hey, look. And then I can add that, you know, pull it apart, do whatever I want with it. And it's different sizes. Or I can just make if I want to do a small loop, like that. Like that. And we can sort all of that out, straighten that out. And then, where's my other ones? There we are. Flatten that down. Like that. What I often do, I'll do this kind of loop when I'm doing a box. So I'll cut that like that. So it's only about 1 inch wide. And then I can put that on the edge of the box. Let me just show you, because I've got a little box here that I could use as an example. So instead of having like a fastener like that, I put that on there, and then I can make a charm to come off that. And it looks really nice when you've got all the box decorated. That's a box, sorry, that's a box I'm going to have, I'm going to decorate. So that's a later project, not at the moment. So anyway, that's just showing you those bits. So let me just put that wire up there. Oh, there. Now I have one of these, which was gifted to me. Now I am really sorry, because I can't. It's too long ago for me to remember who it was. But a lady bought me this one. So you've got the arm, you know, the spyglass, so that you can actually see what you were doing. It moves in all different directions, and I needed like 2 arms, but with the spyglass that was big enough. So what I've done is I also bought myself this one, which I can alternate, you know, pop things in like a ring, put a ring in there, fasten and tighten that up, and then I've got that to stand at the side, and I can work that way. as well as having something on here if needed. So I'm thrilled at that, because I do use them when I'm doing things in jewellery line. This one, again, let me just get a ring so you can see what I mean. Let's have a look. There we go. Just imagine that's, look, I've got filthy off the block. What you do with that is you pop that inside and then you tighten that up, and then I can either solder that, you know, holding it, I can do whatever I want with it. It's really handy tool to have. And it's just a ring holder. But you don't have to put a ring in it. I can put a piece of metal in there. And I really thought, you know, it's a good long clamp that I can actually grip. And it's a good tool to have. So that's that. Now, the stone hasn't come that goes with this, and I forgot what they call it now. But it's a clay dish. Borax. I think it's borax. So you get like a cone of borax, and then you wet it and you do that, and it gives you the paste you need for doing whatever job you need to do. So I got that one, and I'm going to protect that and keep that in there, to be honest. So when that comes, I will do a tutorial on how I use that. And this one is extremely heavy. I don't know what the mailman thought. Again, is for when I'm doing the jewellery. And I want to... Now, I've got a flat hammer coming that's about that big. But for now, I'll just show this one. And let me put that in there, because I don't want to lose that. Again, let me take a piece of this wire. Just so I can share with you what to do. It's for those who don't know. So if I wanted to flatten that wire... Right, I can use that. And you can flatten your wire, and you can use both ends, and it does come with attachments as well. So I'm going to show you this in a minute. It does thin out the wire, obviously, but then if I wanted, and it gives it like a pattern, you see. So you do have to be careful, but that is what that's for. And it's really steel, and then I could turn that into a ring. I'm not sure if you can see. You can do it that way maybe, so you can see the pattern more. But if I wanted to turn that into a ring, you see it? Like that. So, I was thrilled that that came, because I will be using that quite a bit. And that's how you do that. That's for those who don't know. So, that's going to stand on my desk over there, out the way. The glue. Now, sorry, the metal polish. So... when I've made something and you know you lose it, you've got to dip it in some solution. I'll show you all of this when I've got everything set up, because I'm still waiting for things to come. But Glanol, it's a metal polish with a surface protection. So it's just a paste, and you put it on, and then you can buff things up and sort your jewellery out, make it nice and shiny. So that's what that one is. And I will be using that as well. Oh, and that little black thing that came, it came with some more tweezers. Well, I've already got a set of these, which are here. But these, now I've got both. Those with the corner, you know, with it bent, and then I've got the straight ones. And I use this when I'm actually burnishing something or making a leaf or something. But and that's great for picking things up, holding things if I'm going to be using the blowtorch, you know, like that. That's great for that. These are heavy, these are steel. And let me see. Right, we'll do it again. Just for people who don't know, if I were to use a little bit of copper, this is a flat copper, so just say I'm going to use this and make a ring. I mean, obviously I've got to remember where I put things. Ah, there we are. So I would, let me just straighten that up, that's not very straight. You would first file down the edge to make sure it was smooth. And you do both sides. Let me just cut that straight. And if I was doing a ring and I was going to leave it open, you don't want a sharp edge, so I'd file that down so it kind of like rounded. There's a lot more work than you think when you're making jewellery. So when you buy jewellery that's ready, you know, that's handmade, just think of the work that goes into it, because everything has to be done properly. So I've got that. And then what I can do is to use this. Say I wanted a ring that size. So then I can just tap that down. I haven't got my bench. Turn that over. Now I can bring that out a little bit. And then I can get the exact size that I need. Don't have any markings on this, but what I'm going to do is do the ring sizes. And I will just either engrave the ring sizes on, just the notches where I need it to be with a letter, or leave it as is and just guess it. Now, you see, when you start hammering, you can start making, because that's just a plain copper. But if I wanted to fancy that up, oops, I could do that. Let me just get this right. You see, it's gone right there, but it's not gone right there. So I'm going to put that back in, back on it. Just do that. But you get, it's to get the rings, the ring itself. Like that. And I can just tap that. And it will just, and you need to do it the other side as well. Always turn your rings over. So you want to make sure you get the same. Like that. And there you go. Now, if I want to solder that together, I can. But I'm not choosing to do that. Because I'm going to find something and I put a little cabochon on that or something. And make that into a ring. That I can wear. Or somebody can wear. But you see, it's not hard to do. And that's going to look great. So I will leave that out on my, whatchamacallit thing. and move on. So I'm absolutely thrilled at my tools that's come. Now the other thing I've got, put that away, pop that away as well, and those can go in there, I think. The other thing, what was I going to do, is to share, yeah, I'm going to share the bracelets with you, but I've got lots of these, and they're clay pipes. Now I'm just waiting for some more tools to come in, because these are brilliant for making beads. They've already got the hole in, you don't need to do it. They are strong. I mean, if I went to break that, see, my knuckles are going white. They're quite strong. So, I've given my son my machine. I could have still used it. I'm a massive machine that cuts anything. It's a tiny blade, and it's electronic, and you turn it on. I might ask him for it back to borrow it. But I gave it to him because he was doing some work. But if not, you can use your saw. You know, like just use a hacksaw, something like that. And mark them all off so they're the same. I mean, if you want different size, you've got different ones. And then what you can do is clean them. Just give them a polish, not a polish. Just do that with them. It cleans them off like that. Give them a wipe down. Get rid of the dust, and then you can paint them. I can make that a bead and then paint them. And so these are clay pipes. You should get them and just have a go. Just have a go. I'm not sure, let me just try it. I'll use this smaller one, but I'm not sure if you can break them off without. Let's just have a look. I'm not sure if you get the size you want, you see. That's the problem. Let me just see. Oh, yeah. Now, I gripped it too tight. That was my own fault. And I'll clean up later. But, yeah, you can. And then what I do is take hold of the sander and just sand that down. Level. So you could break them up like that. Give them a good sand. Use you could use, what do they call it? Your Dremel. So you could do that. Smooth out the cut of the edges. I just pretend that's flat. And there you go, you've got your bead. Clean it up and paint it and do what the hell you like with them. But do you see what I mean? There's lots of other projects. Don't stick to just making flowers. Get yourself involved in doing other things, and then you don't get bored, because you do get bored of making flowers, I have to say. I've got 470 videos on flowers, but I do an awful lot of other things. So I know a lot of people don't like it that I'm not doing flowers, but there's 470 videos on flowers alone on this channel, of every description possible, from paper to fabric to lace. So run along and have a look at them all. Just type in flower and they'll all come up, it'll tell you. And then other people who are learning this sort of thing will have something else to watch as well. But try not to just make flowers. Get yourself involved in other things. So talking of beads, I sat the other night while I was talking. I actually made some while I was talking to my sisters online. The 5 of us. There's 6 sisters, but 5 of us get together twice a week. And so let me show you theirs first, because the others are for the shop. Here we are. These are for my eldest two sisters. And I've used the moonstone in this one. And crystals. Beautiful crystals. So, let me just bring the camera down a little bit. Oops. So that one's for my eldest sister, Linda. And I used some silver metal beads. And that's gorgeous. I love the moonstone. So that's for her. Then this is for my second eldest sister, Judy. Like that. She just likes silver and crystal. Like that. And like she says, she doesn't wear that. She's not a jewellery person. She likes her rings and the very delicate rings. She wears some lovely rings. And I bought her a silver bracelet not long ago, which she wears when she goes out because she's not a wearer of jewellery every day. And so this is like for when she goes out. So it's really, really pretty. I like that one. So that was for Judy and Linda. And then I made this one for my two youngest sisters. Now Alison, I think we're going to have to change because she's not a. This one I made for my sister Alison, but she's got to see it yet. I'm not sure if it's what she wants. But I used the petrol coloured bead. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful bead with crystals. And she's a blue and green person. She likes green a lot. So I've made her that one, which we can change if she doesn't like it. And then this is for my youngest sister, Joanne. Alison's the one that's between me and Joanne. And these are like a petrol colour as well, crystals, big crystals with silver beads. And then I added a couple of spacers. And so I've made that for her. And it's gorgeous. So that's that one. And then my sister Judy asked for some, well, I shouldn't say who they're for. I don't know who they're for. They're for, I've just made spare ones. So I've made these, which Judy wants 3 for other people. So there's plenty for her to choose. So I'm just going to share these with you. And one of these, and that one is for the shop. That's the spare one. That's for the shop. Okay, and there's these as well. To be honest, I sat and just made them while we were talking. There's that one, which is like a yellow crystal with a peach. See? So that's that one. And I love this one. I just love the way they've turned out is gorgeous. And that one, I like them all actually. Using large crystals and silver beads. Oops. And that one, very pretty looking. Smoky ones. And that one, pearl bracelet with spacers. Oops. And that's a pearl one, which I love. I think that's really pretty. So that's the centre of it. And that one, which is that colour, quite delicate, with a pearl bead. And then that one, which I love, it's squared crystals. I just love that. That pretty. So, when my sister's chosen what she wants, the others will be in the shop. But these are the ones that are in the shop at the moment. Which is that pearl one, which I love. And this one. Which, these are the green and pink. So one's with pearl and one's with metal beads. like that. So if you're interested, run along. They do take time to do, but I enjoyed doing them. I absolutely loved it, to be honest. And I will be making more. So that's those. I do like the crystal ones. And it gave me a chance to use up some beads because I had so many. My God. So many. So let's have a look. So those need to stay there because they're for the shop. I need to put them in the shop. And these are for my sisters. And those. Let me just get that one out. That one and that one. That's it. Yeah, that's right. That one and that one. Two pearly ones together. And then those. So yes, quite thrilled about them. So that's it for now. I'm going to be coming back. Those of you that were waiting for those, they did arrive and they've gone out to you. So don't worry, your parcels will arrive. And like I say, we are going to be doing this. But I somehow need to get that out. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because it's glued in. Hopefully without breaking the damn thing. I just wanted to share with you. Oh! I've got no strength. I haven't. I've just got no strength at all. Oh. Yes, come out, you bugger. To be honest, I don't want it as a see-through. I want to paint that, and what I'm going to do is paint it from the inside black. And then decoupage a picture on there. And to be honest, I love the black rose. I love this. I'm not sure. Just like that. That's what I love, and I think that's going to look fab. But it needs to be black on that side and white on this side for that to stick out like that. And I think I'm going to do that. And then paint all of this black and silver. Oh, Jane. I know what you're going to say, and it'll match your thing. Actually, you know what, Jen? I'm going to make this for you as a gift because you're actually doing a job for me. So, this is for Jane. You'll like it, I'm sure. So that's it. I will be back. We'll be doing some of the carousel today and the horses. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. There you go, Jane. This is your gift for doing what you're doing. Take care. Bye-bye for now.